we've been joined by Denny Hamlin, representing the ownership of 2311. Obviously, Denny, a race that you, I know, deeply want to win as a driver, but also having the experience of Bubba winning today and having the chance to celebrate with him has to be special as well. Just take us through a little bit of your emotions from those last final restarts, and then obviously knowing that Bubba had taken home the checkered flag.
Yeah, I was super content with the race just ending, but I felt the drops in turn one, and certainly, at that point knew that it was inevitable. We were going to have some shootouts. It didn't look like that rain was going to stick around long. And then at that point, I'm just hoping, because I know that I'm not really in a position in fourth where I'm going to win the race. Not, even on restarts, there's just not many options that you've got. So I'm just thinking at that time, man, I hope Bubba's thinking through all the things he needs to do on those restarts, getting through the gears. I knew that 24 wasn't going to push him. So, he had a tough task ahead of him, and I was just hoping he was going through his mental checklist of all the things he needed.
Kelly Crandall, Racer.com. Denny, given everything you just said with how much you have tried, how many years you've tried to win this race and it being the last thing on your bucket list, is there any small part of you that this feels a little bittersweet watching not only someone else do it, but someone you're connected to do it?
Yeah, because I had a role in it. I helped mentor these guys, and they're in my brain every single Monday and Tuesday. Kind of, I'm trying everything I can to teach them all the tricks in the book that I have, and so I know that there's a part of me out there. It's not my car number, and it sucks that it's not my team 11 out there doing it, but I'm still very gratified because, truthfully, I took our chances of winning out yesterday. I knew that there was just the possibility of winning from the back here was so small. And not only that, I knew the car that we had was not going to be nearly as fast as what we had yesterday. So, I just was content with getting good finish, and then I hoped that, one of the 2311 cars that qualified up front could execute a good day. And it looked like, the 23 and 45 executed a good day. 35 looked like he had speed, just couldn't get over the hump. And so I'm still very gratified just because of the weekend. And I knew, I'm sitting back there after qualifying in the car thinking, well, I only got 2 more chances. Like, I knew that, I'd blown this chance to, for this weekend because of the, because of all the obstacles to try to win from the backs. Without luck, it's nearly impossible. So, this was the next best result.
Along those same lines, then, I know the winning team kisses the bricks, but you still being a driver, was there any thought of maybe not doing that, not like a superstition, or just wanting to do it as a driver if you ever get that chance? Or is it, no, this might be my chance to experience that?
I'll take every opportunity I can. When those guys go out there and they get trophies, I make sure I get my own, treat it as my own. So because I can assure you it's much harder to win as a team owner than it is a driver, because Joe Gibbs and that whole team, they do all the work. All I have to do out here each weekend is drive it to the best of my ability, and I got to send them in the right direction to make the car go faster. Building a team from scratch is a huge undertaking, and so you feel more gratification because I had my hand in every little piece of that race team, from the branding to the sponsorship to the competition to the everything. So that's why parents always feel much prouder when their kids accomplish something more than they do.